We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Dodgers. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, center
first
fielder,
pitch coming. Here it is.
D. Gordon.
Looped out towards short. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Gene Segura standing in. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's gone just 2 for 13. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Kershaw has finished off more than 1,900 career innings during his time in the big leagues. And during that time, he's compiled over 2,100 strikeouts, placing him in the territory of greats like Roy Halladay and Vida Blue. 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Ready with the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. First pitch on its way.
Nelson.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bellinger ranging into the outfield, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Puig, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2, and an off-speed pitch swung out. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat.
Taylor.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will just get fouled.
Batting second.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting third baseman.
Hernandez gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And he takes strike 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 3.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Barnes is after it. And the throw to first ends the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. So 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Right fielder.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Yasiel Puig goes down for the second out in the bottom half. No balls and 1 strike. And he'll step off and try again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Next for Seattle, Dan Vogelbach, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit out towards second. Forsythe ranging to his right. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Center fielder, number 9.
Riding in once again, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A curveball hit right back at him. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He drew a walk his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Austin Barnes.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. And this is bobbled now by Cano. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Logan Forsythe.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Henniger. He's got it one away. Next for the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw.
Pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Into the box, Chris Taylor. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. And Hernandez will go to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nelson Cruz.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Kemp has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and a strike to count. A windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he will indeed make the play. Stepping in.
Leading off the 4th for the Dodgers, center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Corey Seager.
The batter number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Cody Bellinger.
Hernandez comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Leading off for
Ready
Seattle.
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here now is Mike Zunino. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. Ready for another chance? Felix Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to third. Turner has it. So they do get their first hit, but their first. So stepping in, Yasiel Puig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yasiel Puig.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of his zone, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Matt Kemp looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 1-0 the count. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Up next for the Dodgers.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th.
Center fielder number 9.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kemp comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. Ready once again, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Ready for another chance? Robinson Cano. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. 0-1 the count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Logan Forsythe.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman Logan.
First delivery
Forsythe.
to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Fouled away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next for the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Chris Taylor. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Fly ball out to right field. Cruz on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Kyle Seager is the second out in the 7th inning. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Forsythe is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out. Striding in once again, Corey Seager. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gordon looks up. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. No hits to this point. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Cody Bellinger.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Gordon ranging forward. 1 down. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gordon giving chase. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Matt Kemp.
Hernandez comes set. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
He's running, and he's got another one. 13. Ready for another shot now. Felix Hernandez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Guillermo Heredia is in to the on-deck.
For the pitcher Hernandez. Number 5, Guillermo Heredia.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Dan Vogelbach is next. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. So 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's D. Gordon now.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Yasmani Grandal is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there.
Chase Utley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first. Kenley Jansen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to short. Seager loves it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Robbie Cano now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Taylor. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And, fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Kershaw. He's our tops player of the game.
Here now is our final.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the
Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. So digging in now, Brett Gardner. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Brett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Pulled toward right center field. Cano ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second here tonight.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge.
Number 99.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Judge is the second out of the opening frame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Settling in now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Mariners.
Here comes the
Center
first
fielder,
pitch.
D. Gordon.
Grounded softly to the right. He's got to hurry on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's only 2 for 10. Runner goes for second. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's got to hurt. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Cano waits on the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Pause and the 0-2 down the third baseline. Rurik loves it, and that's the first out. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, and this one gets away. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Into the corner and slicing foul. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Gardner. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
It's a perfect example of why guys struggle right here. You watch highlights every night of guys hitting home runs, and I'll show you mislocation. That catcher was set up away, and he missed all the way inside.
Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Striding in, Mitch Haniger, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chopper foul. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high, apparently.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird. Bird, a 25-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Leake sets his sights. Here it comes on 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
V.D. Gregorius.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1. Bounce it to the left side. Seager has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Is that it? Dan Vogelbach is next. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1. Stepping up now, Mike Zunino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So a runner on first with 1 out. Now,
right fielder, Ichiro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Ichiro. Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon.
Number 9, D. Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Digging in to try it again, Jean Segura. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Here's Neil Walker. Past battles with Mike Lee. He's totaled 13 base hits and 51 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brandon Drury. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He's set. Here it comes. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. 1-0 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. From the stretch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Drury stands at first with one out. Hey, 2-2.
2-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 9.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1. 1-1. Grounded to short. Segura has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. The 1-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Walker has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Flied out in his first at bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Digging in now for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could be a big problem. David Robertson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 30, David
As a look, now the pitch. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-1. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Riding in once again, Mike Zunino. And their runners at the corners now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away. Ready for another chance, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there. He's got it 1 away. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Greg Bird goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Aaron Hicks is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. This is in the air to left. Waiting on it is Haniger. And that's the 3rd out. Next for Seattle, Ichiro Suzuki, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Slow grounder to first. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's D. Gordon now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Tapped down the line. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Gene Segura standing in. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 5. Hit back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High and deep to straightaway right. Judge going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius. And they'll need him to get something going here. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 down. So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the second baseman, Neil Walker. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ichiro moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Brandon Drury will bat next. Threw a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Here's Brett Gardner now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Swinging a soft liner. And there's one down now. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Seager. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit slowly back to the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. At the plate, Mitch Haniger. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Haniger, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you call.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Full count still. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box, Greg Bird. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dan Vogelbach is next. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
First baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Gregorius is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. In now, Mike Zunino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gordon is there, and he has it for the first out. Now batting, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon waits on it. 2 down. Here's Neil Walker. No hits to this point.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Walker.
Popped him up. Seager in foul ground. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll try and get something started in
Leading
the
off
home
for the
half of
Mariners.
the 7th.
The shortstop.
Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. 1 out. 1 away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. Cano awaiting the 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. 3 runs, 7. Hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now the 3-2 pitch, and this is taken by Cano for ball 4, and he's aboard. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Nelson Cruz.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hicks is after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit in the air to left field. Segura into shallow left, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1 and 2. He struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball
Up
game.
next for the Yankees. Right
First
fielder,
pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2 out.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Ready once again, Dan Vogelback. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
First baseman, Dan Vogelback.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The tag, and he is out. Digging in to try it again. Chad Green answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Now
here's Ichiro now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And this is swung on and foul tipped straight back off the catcher's mask. And that cannot be a pleasant feeling. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's a called third. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Juan Nicasio comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 12.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And guys, the Mariners were given a great boost by the start turned in by this man. Mike Leake, strike a pose. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still 8
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Mets. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Here's D. Gordon now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Seattle, center fielder number 9, D. Gordon.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Here's the 0-1. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Batting second.
Next for Seattle, Gene Segura. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. He's 1 for 4. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Nelson Cruz now, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Cabrera is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He brings a 4 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. And couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's Jay Bruce now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Nimmo, base runner at first with 1 out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jay Bruce becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is. So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager, as it will be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Mike Zunino.
Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Got him to go down swinging there. Todd Frazier sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-0 on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Gordon is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next up from New York, Travis d'Arnaud. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit on the ground toward the left. Segura showing off his range, and he'll go the short way to retire the. Digging in now for the Mariners, Erasmo Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's the first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Dan Vogelbach. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Tapped down the line. Frazier's got to get rid of it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1 the count. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First delivery to him on the way.
Harvey.
And a fastball just a bit up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Brandon Nimmo. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. And a high strike there, 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding in once again, Robinson Cano, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cespedes going back to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Ready for another chance? Mike Zunino, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Zunino, a native Floridian, who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now batting, pitcher
from the stretch.
Erasmo Ramirez.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball swung on and hits a Cabrera at second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is leading off the inning. Yoenis Cespedes. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Haniger. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Mark Zipchinski answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind. For a strike. Cespedes stands at second with no outs. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
21, Todd Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Cruz. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Adrian Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That's popped up. Zipchinski will put this one away, and the side is retired. Dan Vogelbach is next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Seattle, first baseman.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets.
Leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Ansel Robles.
From the belt, the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless.
Now batting.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner will score from second. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's a high pop-up. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. Here now is his
leading up for the Mets.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis d'Arnaud.
Catcher, Travis.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Segura moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over.
Jose Reyes will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Coming over now is Cruz, but this will be nowhere near him. It's a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
52.
Juan Nicasio answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Cano is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets.
Ready for another
Number
shot
39.
now. Mitch Haniger. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for two. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Here now is Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rosario's got it, and a good throw gets him. 1 gone. Next for Seattle, Juan Nicasio. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Hit on the ground to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Dan Vogelbach, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. Softly hit to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Here's D. Gordon now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cabrera. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away. Here's Jay Bruce now. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Todd Frazier waits on deck, and that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. He's set. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 down. Here's Adrian now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Bruce, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2-2 now.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he comes up empty, and there are 2 away.
Number 13,
digging in and looking for more as Drupal Cabrera, his lifetime line against Nicasio. He has a 3 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Gordon is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Gene Segura standing in. He went down on strikes last time up.
Shortstop, Gene Segura. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 45.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Wheeler.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. A bouncer to the left side. Frazier ranges to his left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Cano waits on the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two. In the air, down the line in left. Cespedes is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are two men out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A bouncer to the left side. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side. Next for the Mets, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So here's the Mets pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. In the dirt here is there, and he's out trying to take second. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Just got a piece up the line. Another payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. So striding forward now, Mitch Haniger. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Here now is Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce coming on. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they're not going to get him at third as the throw by Bruce comes in too late. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. So now the pitcher for the Mariners, Juan Nicasio. He reached on a single in his first try. Ichiro Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. The 1-0. Misses, ball two. Seager at third. Zunino at second with one away. Swinging a ground ball to third. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Ready once again, Dan Vogelbach. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Cespedes is there. Let's see if they test it. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Frazier over to his right, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the... James Pazos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
number 47, James Pazos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cano with it at second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first down. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Runner at second, one away, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written the K next to his name in this one.
Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it's gone. Standing in, Adrian Gonzalez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch on its way. Now a swing from Adrian, and this is on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves. Gene Segura.
For the Mariners,
Jerry Spamiglia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 27.
Now here it comes. Bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Popped up. Cabrera is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Robinson Cano. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-2 home. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Digging in to try it again. Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
The pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Segura gonna have to hurry. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. 0-2 count, here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Ahmed Rosario.
Now here's the pitch. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And the Mariners were given a big boost today by the play of this man, Robinson Cano. That on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with the
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. So digging in now, D. Gordon. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, center fielder, D.
First pitch
Gordon.
coming. Here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. And the pitch on 2-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a five-pitch walk.
Segura.
First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 4. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. And he's safe. Here's Robbie Cano now.
Batting third, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
He's set and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That
pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Designated hitter.
And now the Mariners DH, Nelson Cruz. And this is up and in, ball 1.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
A spin and a throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Third baseman.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 1 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. Throw on to first will get him, and he's breezing through the home first this afternoon. 2 gone now. Giancarlo Stanton now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gate. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there. 1 away. Striding into the box, Dan Vogelbach. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here now is Mike Zunino. Previous history with Luis Severino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Ichiro Suzuki would be next. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Paxton's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Lifted the other way to left center. Gordon sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Ichiro now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Here's D. Gordon now. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. In the air out to left. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next for Seattle, Gene Segura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. From the stretch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Chop to first. Bird has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next for New York, Neil Walker, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Neil.
Here comes the first
Walker.
pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 home. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Now at the plate, Brandon Drury, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit to third. And quickly, there are 2 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And right into the shift. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Here's a high pop-up. Drury waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Haniger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Fouled away. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Carlos
started that swing a bit too early. And the pitch.
Ball 1.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Skied into straightaway right. Ichiro is in pursuit, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Henniger. And that one is gone! The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Looking to put the ball in play here. Right down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He drew a walk his first time up. Paxton steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now the 1-0. To short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dan Vogelbach. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Dan Vogelbach.
And he'll step off. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two-0 count, the pitch. 2-1 now. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. The 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? Here's Walker for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Here's Ichiro now. First time up, he went down looking. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center. And Ichiro's got himself a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Here's D. Gordon now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
D. Gordon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ichiro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ichiro's running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for
so
the
far,
Yankees.
0 for 1 with a flyout.
Didi
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Ichiro. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning, and here's the second baseman, Neil Walker.
Neil Walker.
Took a wave at one around the shin. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Up next.
Ready for another.
Third baseman, Brandon Drury.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he'll get there in plenty of time. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup. Digging in, Chad Green takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Gordon, your attention please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 57.
Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gregorius has a play. One down. Gene Segura standing in.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A ball and a strike. Here it comes. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. Segura stands at second with 2 gone. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Popped high in the air. Green calls for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Seattle, number 53.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are empty. One man out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Judge is down for the second out here in the bottom half. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Outside, 3-0 now. Dan Vogelbach waits on deck. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ready once again, Dan Vogelbach. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Three and 0 now. Mike Zunino will be next. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Digging in, Mike Zunino. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Judge. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Got him to go down swinging there. Gary Sanchez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Greg Bird is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first.
Ouch, that one hit him. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Little tapper down the first baseline. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Hit back up the middle. There's Segura. Cano for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now
here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Gregorius
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Now back.
leading off for the Mariners.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. For Walker now at second. Fielded cleanly on to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away.
Segura.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Jean Segura. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Liner toward right center. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Second baseman Robinson.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Nelson Cruz.
First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Gardner. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. It was a walk in his last trip.
Left fielder
First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Green is there to make the... Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Second baseman, Neil
Even though we're moving
Walker.
into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
High pop-up. Cano is there for it. 1 out. Next for New York, Brandon Drury. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Brandon Drury.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And a fastball just a bit high.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This is popped up. Vogelback shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Segura over to his right, and the inning is over. Dan Vogelbach is next.
Leading off for the Mariners,
Tommy Kingley enters
baseman.
from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Kingley.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Striding in, Mike Zunino. He flew out in his last at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's Ichiro now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Vogelback leads off first with 1 away. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit out towards 2nd. A dive, and he knocks it down. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
For the Yankees, right
David
fielder,
Phelps is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 35.
First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Phelps has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and posts a respectable ERA in the high threes. 2-0. Phelps has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 0-1 the count. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. At the plate, Greg Bird, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Last chance for the Yankees. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
Our final line score this afternoon. First,